Hey, welcome to the We Are the Medicine Festival. My name is Jennifer Nicolaisen. I'm the executive director of Seek Healing. We're the ones sponsoring this festival. Seek Healing is a 501c3 nonprofit. We're based in Asheville, North Carolina, and we're sponsoring this event to promote and turn up the volume for the importance of human connection right now, especially in light of the quarantine we all went through, everything else that's happening in our nation today. I'm so glad you're here and invite you to be a part of this festival to celebrate what's really important, which is connecting with each other in a real and meaningful way. As I said, we're a nonprofit and we work to our mission. The reason why we were founded is to prevent drug overdoses and deaths of despair. We're founded on the idea that behind the drug overdose epidemic that we see in our world today is really a much greater loneliness epidemic. So all of our programming is about how do we facilitate real, meaningful connection between humans, whether you struggle with addiction or not, whether you're using drugs or have never used drugs. We believe that if we all come together to talk about what's really up and what's really alive in any of our individual experiences, get real about it and share, see and be seen, hear and be heard, then we can all heal and grow together. So the way that we do that is we provide free services to anyone at any stage in the process of addiction or healing and recovery, or both. And those services look like free holistic healing services to folks who are at risk for experiencing a drug overdose, as well as free trainings, support, and all kinds of different creative experiences for just experiencing connection through our community program and calendar. This programming that you're going to have access to that we're streaming live all weekend is really a showcase of what that community calendar looks like. We get together for interactive connection practice meetings, different types of authentic relating and circling activities, yoga, dance. A lot of the amazing facilitators who've come together to facilitate this weekend's content really represent the work that Seek Healing does in the world with the intention of supporting people who are healing from trauma and addiction. I want to give a big shout out and thanks to all of our incredible speakers and facilitators who are providing all of this weekend's content completely for free as a love offering to the work that we're doing here. And a big thank you as well to all of our sponsor organizations and community partners who came out with some incredible generosity to make this event happen. Your support this weekend really means the world to our organization and what we're doing, the change that we're trying to affect in making the world a more connected place and holding space for those people in our community who are at risk for drug overdoses. We normally have a spring fundraiser that, of course, had to be canceled due to restrictions on having large events right now in our community here in Asheville, North Carolina. So shifting the event online, we're hoping that we can still create what we need to keep our program going this year. So this is the first time we've ever done an online event, and I think for a lot of humans in the world right now, so we appreciate your patience bearing with us, and we're going to get everybody to the right place. It should be pretty straightforward. All you have to do is click the link for the event that you want to participate in. And the nice thing about this is you get to pick and choose what you want to go see. Most of the weekend's content will be hosted on Zoom. There's a combination of interactive sessions and live keynote seminar presentations. If you log on to one of those seminar presentation style events, your mic is going to be muted the whole time. You can type any questions you have for the presenter into the chat, and one of our space owls will help to make sure that that question gets surfaced to the presenter, whoever's talking. The interactive sessions that we have planned in the schedule are really the special sauce of the weekend's events. Each of those sessions will offer a unique opportunity for you to actually connect in real time with other people who are participating in the meeting. The facilitators will, in each of those meetings, will give you specific instructions once you get in, but we want to ask everybody to agree to two things in particular whenever you log on to those interactive sessions. Number one, confidentiality. Please keep in mind that everything that you share in one of those interactive sessions is confidential. We're encouraging each other to get vulnerable, open up, talk about what's really real. In order to do that in a way that actually feels safe, we have to honor each other's confidentiality and privacy. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't talk about how awesome this was with your friends afterwards or process the experience. Just don't do so in conjunction with anybody's name or individual identifying features. Agreement number two. Please practice not giving advice or trying to fix other people in any of the sessions you find yourself in during this weekend. This is a core part of connecting in a way that's really authentic and meaningful, not trying to fix each other. It's also really countercultural. Almost every time we end up in a conversation with other people in our world, we are generally trying to solve a problem, fix somebody else's experience, make their experience better. part of the magic of facilitating connection and the way that we're all gathering to do this weekend is to suspend any judgments and just allow everybody to be having the experience that they're having. So if advice comes up and you can't help but give it, just make sure to ask before, hey, do you want some advice about that? Otherwise, let's keep the advice to a minimum. Every meeting, whether it's interactive or a speaker presentation or live music, will be staffed by a volunteer space owl. That person is there to help field any questions that you have, so you can always type to them in the chat box if you have any questions during whatever's going on. They'll also be there to support you as facilitators move you into breakout rooms during the interactive sessions, help with any technical difficulties, and just be there generally to hold space for anybody who's having a difficult experience during any of the meetings. So if that's you, please always feel free to raise your hand virtually or reach out to the person who's identified themselves as a space owl over chat, and they're available to talk and connect with you one-on-one. We'll also be streaming a bunch of live music this weekend, a couple different sessions throughout the weekend, and those are going to be hosted on Twitch. Same deal, you just click the link on that session if you want to tune in for the live music at a dance party started in your living room or whoever it is you're quarantined with. Whether you log on to either, no matter which link you click, whether it's Zoom for an interactive meeting or seminar or Twitch for the music, it should just take you right over to be a part of that content in your browser, or if you have that app installed already, it'll automatically load. So as you're looking at the schedule, you should be able to tell what's an interactive session, what's a keynote presentation, and what's live music based on the color coding we have. If you have any questions, please do shoot us an email at info@seekhealing.org. We're all going to be around all weekend. We're looking forward to meeting you, talking to you, and helping you out wherever we can. We are so glad you're here. I am so glad you're here. It takes all of us coming together, both in our real communities and our online virtual communities, to make the world a more connected place. Please consider making a donation to Seek Healing if you're enjoying the content that we're streaming this weekend. As I said, it all goes directly to our programs that provide free holistic healing services to people who are at risk for drug overdoses, and to maintain our programming, which looks a lot like what we're offering here this weekend for free to the community and anybody who's struggling with addiction or trauma. You can text Seek Healing to 44321 to make your donation, or click any of those links below. Every little bit goes a long way to helping us fulfill our mission of preventing drug overdoses in the community. Connection is truly medicine, and we are the medicine that each other need.